Welcome back, Truth Seeker. It's almost unbelievable. In the headlines today, February 7th, Maria von Braun, wife of Dr. Wernher von Braun, has died. So this news breaks today on the 38th day of the year. As we know in Gematria, death, murder, killing, RIP, they all equate to 38. Election also equates to 38. There's that song, Murder by Numbers, where killing's the sport of the elected. Despite this news breaking today, look at what day Wernher von Braun's wife reportedly passed. She reportedly passed on Inauguration Day. And don't forget, this nation's capital is on the 38th parallel north. As it says, the U.S. Space and Rocket Center has announced that Maria von Braun, the wife of Dr. Wernher von Braun, has passed away at age 96. The Rocket Center said that Maria von Braun passed away on January 20th, 2025 at her home in Alexandria, Virginia. Now, what did I say was curious about Elon Musk's salute on the same day? Remember, I did a video showing how it was no doubt a tribute to Wernher von Braun, the Nazi who wrote the book Project Mars, where the lead character is the Elon. And again, that book was published in English in the year 1953, like how Elon Musk is 53 years old right now. And in case you missed this post from January 20th, notice it was the 207th day of Elon's age that he did his little salute, which there's a debate. Was it a Roman salute or was it a Nazi salute? Again, the Nazi salute's just a variation of the Roman salute. Yes, it is true that back in the day when they would have children do the Pledge of Allegiance, they would do the Roman salute. Again, all roads do lead to Rome. This country, Nazis and more. And don't forget, they brought the Nazis over here by the numbers. We'll get into that again one more time. But again, Elon's little ritual that no doubt paid tribute to the Nazis and Wernher von Braun, who wrote the book that invented the character that he portrays on the world stage. And yes, that's exactly what he is, a character. He's on Twitter right now playing video games while he's supposedly running the federal government, a rocket company, a car company, a satellite company, and everything else. Yet has all this time to play video games. Anyway, it was the 207th day of his age on Inauguration Day. Wernher von Braun in Gematria equates to 207. If you're new here, this practice of coding numbers into words comes from Kabbalah. Kabbalah. And in the English language, there's 4 base ciphers. The alphabetic order, A is 1 up to Z is 26. The reverse alphabetic order, Z is 1 back to A is 26. And both orders with numerology applied. And some other things I'd like to remind about are that January 20th is the 201st day of the nation's age. Project Paperclip is when the Nazis were brought over from Germany to the U.S. That began July 20th, 1945, the 201st day of the nation's age. Again, if you're new here, the Nazis were modeled after the Jesuits. The Jesuit order equates to 201. It's a huge number with the Jesuits, from their founder to the first Jesuit pope to a million things in between and since. Again, if you're new here, I talk about the Jesuits and 201 all the time. And the Illuminati as well, which was founded by a Jesuit who died 201 days after the anniversary of the Illuminati's establishment, when Order of Illuminati equates to 201 like the Jesuit order. Also like Adolphus Hitler, the name of short mustache man on his birth certificate. But yes, January 20th, written 20/1, like 201 in the majority of the world, is the 201st day of the U.S.'s age. When you measure from July 4th to January 20th, that's the 201st day of the nation's age. Again, the capital wasn't always Washington, D.C. That's where the Jesuits set up camp. Inauguration Day wasn't always the 201st day of the nation's age. The Jesuits changed it to that because they run this nation. That's why they do all these perfect rituals, paying tribute to the same number. And, you know, I had a number of people come and knock what I said about Elon Musk and the tribute to Wernher von Braun. I hope those same people who came and left all their derogatory comments can now see that Wernher von Braun's wife died on the exact same day. And you have to be a major league coincidence theorist to call it a coincidence. Again, Wernher von Braun, instrumental in NASA, He had a lot to do with the moon landing on the 201st day of the year. And don't forget that Neil Alden Armstrong also equates to 201. From Project Paperclip to the moon landing was 24 years on the nose. In Gematria, Nazis equals 24. And think about what year it was when this group of people got elected into office, the end of 2024. Also not an accident. As for her dying at 96, NASA is very Masonic. Modern Freemasonry has a lot to do with the Jesuits. The word Freemason equates to 96. Remember, Donald Trump, first election was that he won in 2016 was the 58th. Freemasonry equates to 58. The first degree of Freemasonry is the apprentice. Just a little bit on how all these things tie together. But the real big piece here is just that she died the day of the salute. And they waited to tell us until the 38th day of the year. Again, Germany equals 38. So does death, murder, killing, RIP, election. All those words individually equate to 38. And by the way, another story that's in the world is a popular reggae musician in France is dead today at 34. Remember, murder equals 38, and when you run it the other way, it equals 34. Reggae also equals 34. Keep in mind, this comes right after Bob Marley's birthday anniversary. But yeah, every year on this date, February 7th, there's all kinds of suspicious deaths. The 34-year-old in France, the reggae musicians, the most suspicious in the headlines. And it's very possible that in the days that follow, there'll be more deaths, news that was released from people who did pass on this day. So RIP to Maria von Braun. And again, don't forget that Elon Musk is just a puppet. He's no doubt just a puppet. To remind you of one other total Jesuit tribute with him, the day that he was declared the world's richest man for the first time ever was the 78th death anniversary of Nikola Tesla. That was January 7th, 2021. Tesla died January 7th, 1943. But 78 years matters because Jesuit equals 78, Tesla equals 78. And again, now he's joined forces with puppet Trump, also Jesuit educated, at age 78. Remember, his first day in office, he got rid of 78 Joe Biden executive actions when Biden's also Jesuit educated and took office at age 78. But yeah, I'd encourage everyone to go back and watch the video I did on this on January 20th. Again, there's a lot to it. 47 years since Wernher von Braun died. Mars has a 47-year orbital cycle. Of course, this is the election of number 47. It's unbelievable. It really is unbelievable. Project Mars has a lot of overlap with Donald Trump. Musk's ritual was 159 days before his own birthday, like Project Mars and Donald Trump. That's a big number of the Scottish Rite of Freemasonry, which shows the In Merum de Gloriam motto with the Jesuits. So, yeah, I'd go back and revisit the January 20th post. And again, if you're somebody who sits on the fence waiting until there's just enough evidence for you to be convinced that what we're teaching here day in and day out is correct. I mean, I don't know what more evidence you need. You should have been convinced a million years ago, really. But yeah, this one's just nasty. This one is just nasty. We'll leave it there for now, Truth Seeker. Thank you again to everyone who hits the like and the share. And until next time.